21 here. Jair Du Cochet on the inside. Valley Henry jumps well at the first. Rince in the maroon and white stripes. And out wide in the pale blue and yellow jacket is last year's Gold Cup runner-up Truckers Tavern as they run in front of the stands. And nobody terribly anxious to make the running here. There was no obvious front runner. I wondered if Jair Du might send Jair Du Cochet on. Also made a lot of the running up to Huntingdon, but not so far. Rince, the winner of this race in 2002, is the fractional leader here. From Truckers Tavern, Valley Henry on the inside, Jair Du Cochet, then Sir Rembrandt and the Real Bandit tucked away on the inside as they jumped the next, and Sir Rembrandt was a bit awkward there in last place. The water jump coming up. Rince and Truckers Tavern. On the right, Valley Henry in third. Nose Bandit Jair Du Cochet bidding to redeem his reputation after that very lackluster run in the King George at Kempton on Boxing Day. So Rembrandt and the Real Bandit, the back pair, as they take this open ditch and land safely, with Truckers Tavern in front now, approaching the next fence number 5. Truckers Tavern barely lifted a leg when hitting the deck last time out at Wetherby. Valley Henry on his inside, another horse whose season has been checkered by jumping mistakes. Between the pair, Rince as they take this open ditch, then Jair Du Cochet, Sir Rembrandt on the outside in the red and yellow jacket, and the Real Bandit, a novice rising in class today, held up in last place by Tony McCoy. At the next plain fence, Valley Henry lifts off first there, and they all take it handily and cleanly and approach a slight left-hand turn. The Real Bandit going off the 2-to-1 favourite here from Jair Du Cochet. Real Bandit 20-to-1 for the Gold Cup at the moment, 3-to-1 favourite for the Royal and Sun Alliance chase at the festival. And his performance here will indicate what race he goes for. So Rembrandt pecking on landing at that awkward fence that claimed the casualties in the earlier novice handicap chase. Downhill towards the next, and Jair Du Cochet has come through to take over the lead here. Jair Du Cochet from Valley Henry and Rince and Truckers Tavern on the outside, the Real Bandit. And off the field, Sir Rembrandt is the one that hasn't jumped quite as well so far. Sir Rembrandt, who made a crucial error early in the straight when beaten by Binderee in the Welsh National last time. They turn left-handed towards the next two fences. In a circuit's time, the tap will be turned full on here as they go towards this next plain one. Jair Du Cochet, Rince and Truckers Tavern on the outside, Valley Henry back on the inner, then the Real Bandit and Sir Rembrandt just a little bit detached now. The fence in front of the stands. Jair Du Cochet, possibly just the leader there in the hands of Jair Du Cochet. There was speculation that he might be replaced today, but he's back on board. He's won plenty of races on Jair Du Cochet. So disappointing at Kempton. John, he seems to be running more sweetly this afternoon.
Oh, different altogether. He just got in behind in the early part of the race, but he's very much like the Real Bandit. He's a horse who's much happier, looking for a long stride. Coming down to this downhill fence, excuse me, Jair Du Cochet's starting to be looking to just get on with things a little bit. All he does is keep galloping. Sir Rembrandt's just been pulled up, but still leaves 5 in there, and really interesting.
Yes, Sir Rembrandt's run no sort of race at all. Robert Allner's horses have been a bit out of form. That was a really terrible effort. Hopefully nothing too seriously amiss with a promising chaser, but back with the other 5 now towards the next. Truckers Tavern on the outside of Jair Du Cochet, a slight mistake there. Rince travels well here under Ruby Walsh. Valley Henry's come off the bridle. The Real Bandit still stalking them as they jump the next. Truckers Tavern over in front there. Valley Henry, a slight mistake, seems to be the first to struggle of this 5 as they take this next turn. A crucial fence coming up, this open ditch. Jair Du Cochet driving back up the inside of Rince and Truckers Tavern. They take it well enough. Truckers Tavern made a slight mistake. In 4th, the Real Bandit. Truckers Tavern getting reminders now from Tony Dobbin. As they go towards this next plain fence, the French horse still goes well. Jair Du Cochet from Rince in second, a half length between them. The Real Bandit has arrived there, looking quite dangerous. And this this trio beginning to get away from Trucker's Tavern. Valley Henry, very disappointing, now tailing right off and looks like being pulled up. They've got 4 fences left to jump in the Pillar Property Chase. This is a tricky one. Jair Du Cochet, Rincaree and the Real Bandit. Again, the Real Bandit's down there. The Real Bandit, and his inexperience probably just finding him out there. It's a difficult obstacle. There's that slight drop on the landing side, but now Jair Du Cochet and Rincaree left to fight things out as they run down towards the third last. Trucker's Tavern back in third with plenty to do. Jair Du Cochet with the advantage. Trucker's Tavern, a horrendous mistake there, and gets rid of Tony Dobbin. So then there were 2 as they run down towards the final turn. It's Jair Du Cochet for France, Jacques Ricou, Rincaree for Ireland, Ruby Walsh in second place, and Jair Du Cochet has 2 lengths on his Irish rival as they run down towards the second last. Jair Du Cochet looks like returning to his best at the moment. Here's the second last. Jair Du Cochet comes in to take it. He's over safely. He's extending his advantage over Rincaree with 1 fence left to jump there. The only 2 left in the race with 1 to go then. Jair Du Cochet, can he get it right? Long stride, good jump. 6 or 7 lengths to Rincaree in second place. And it's Jair Du Cochet, conqueror of best mate at Huntingdon earlier in the season. He'll be taking on the champ again here in March. He's storming clear of Rincaree to win the Pillar Property Chase in the hands of Jacques Ricou. Jair Du Cochet for France wins it well from Rincaree, and those are the only 2 to complete here. Let's have a look at, here's the Real Bandit, the favourite, who hit the deck at the 4th last, being led away by Tony McCoy, and surely now heading for the novice race here at the festival and not the big one. Just as the race was really hotting up, that tricky fence, 3 horses in a line as they came towards it, and he just really didn't get high enough, and the ground slips away on landing and his legs buckled. Let's see it again. Jair Du Cochet, Rincaree, Real Bandit on the outside, too close. Rincaree made a mistake as well. It was the Real Bandit that hit the deck. Happily, the horse is all right, it seems, and maybe he'll be back here in March, but for the lesser race.
Well, first of all, félicitations, tremendous ride there by Jacques Ricou. Congratulations. How does that feel?
Thank you.